The radio station had a unique position in the marketplace where, coming back to work here as general manager in 2007, the phone never really stopped ringing from listeners who really demanded to know why the radio station was still taken off the air 2 years later. And so really it's the resounding effect of fans asking for their product back.
It's probably one of the most exciting things to ever happen and to hit New York. And I grew up listening to this radio station and always wanting to work in radio. This was like the ideal station to work at. So when I started here 3 years ago, I was so excited. And then we flipped to Jack, which was fine, and Jack was great. But to have the station come back into this market and to be launched into this market and bring back the old DJs and some of the old talent, and just to come back here and just do incredible in this market, and just to shock New York, I think is an incredible feeling. So I could not be more excited.
It's very exciting to have the original format back, and that people are now so excited that they can once again relive moments in the past and be a part of this radio history and the strongest brand that New York radio has to offer.
It is quite a coup to have the original format back. It's been missing from the city for 2 years now, and the city has missed it. We have missed it here at the station. Luckily, I was one of the people that was kept on throughout the last format. But quite honestly, it's really, there's just such an excitement building in the air, and it's really an amazing thing that we're all looking forward to.
Having the original WCBS-FM back is like a rebirth. It's going to be a rebirth for the listeners. It's going to be a reborn experience for the people here at the radio station. It's a new day. It's a great new day.
It's a dream come true. I've been here at the radio station for quite some time. I pretty much grew up here, and to have WCBS-FM back here in New York City is a wonderful thing for both the people who work here and for our listeners, because they're the best and they're very loyal, and we're just glad to bring it back to them.
CBS-FM has always been a dial position that really played the greatest hits, and when it was on the air, it probably played decades a little bit older than the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You would hear some late 50s music, and we think this is a contemporary version with a celebration of its past, but focusing on it being a radio station that generations to come will come to only hear the best of music. You'll hear everything from the greatest hits in rock and roll to a great blend of rhythm and blues, and songs that were in the top charts only in New York. So different from other radio stations around the country that would play hit lists of classic hits or oldies. You'll hear the lists that were on the top Billboard charts in New York. We wanted to create a blend for our DJ selection of people who were here, who were legendary to the format, and other people who approached us, jocks in New York, famous legends, who really said this was their all-time dream. No matter what dial position they were on, they always respected the format and the personalities who were here. And for their own careers, their dream was to land at CBS-FM. We're launching with our 6A to 7P lineup, which is Dan Taylor in the morning with Al Meredith and Mr. G, and Bob Shannon, who you'd listen to during the day at work, and Broadway Bill Lee in the afternoon. And our blend has always been at home, at work, and in the car, a radio station you can listen to. And we're going to add more personalities as we go and shows that will fit with the jocks that we have on the air.